actually learn from them and actually use it in your own life, right? But would you mind to share with us, like, because this book talk about no matter how broken you are, so I guess for us to relate more, to understand how it actually link it to how you start learning how to make income, can you briefly describe the struggles process that you went through, and at which point, or how does it actually turns from that part that you feel so struggling with, and it actually turns into the part that it motivates you to start earning, looking for money?
Wow, they're tough questions. I found the wrong interviewer, so tough question. They macam MACC goreng me also, but I'll try my best. The first struggle I had was I was 15 years old. I needed money, so I looked at my mother. She was like operating a hawker food center, but the money was just enough to buy the food or raw material for the next day. So if I asked 20 ringgit from my mother or even 5 ringgit, they would disturb the capital for the next day, you know. So then I was figuring like, how can I find money? So one day I saw the newspaper guy in the street because he's selling newspaper all his life. So I like follow him. I ride a bicycle. He was on a motorbike. I follow him to the Magnum building. You know, those days you go to Magnum building 6 o'clock sharp. They put a man climb a ladder about maybe 20 feet high, and then they start to put the 40 number. Like they start with consolation, then they go up until the first and the second and third. So I follow this guy. After I follow him 3 times, I know it's a stupid idea to follow him because I cannot catch up to him. He was on motorbike, I was on BMX, you know. So I forever lost to him. Then I got a better idea. I studied where he go. He went to a photocopy center nearby where he sell newspapers. So he went there. He will photocopy the first like 100 slip. After he got 100 slip, he will go back to the newspaper stand and he will be selling one piece for 10 cents. So I also, the customer, buy one piece 10 cents. I go to the same photocopy shop. I photocopy my own version, exactly the same. But with his permission, I stood across the road, which is a different location. It's like, this is your location, my location is 100 feet away. So we both have our own location, and he will sell his newspaper and also the 40 result. I will stand 100 feet away across the road and I will sell mine. But again, I learned one thing. He is faster than me in terms of 5 minutes because 100 people gather already, want to pay him 10 cents for the 40 result. I have to wait 2 hours to sell my 100 pieces. So it will take me 2 hours, and being a boy, I also feel embarrassed. So what if my teacher saw me? What if my friends saw me? So I wear a cap, I put a cap very low, because in my fear and in my shyness, I still force myself to sell 10 cents, 10 cents. Sometimes people are very, very kind, they give me 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents. So that's my first business, 15 years old. Facing the shyness, but I needed money. So I wore a cap. So those of you who feel shy, you wear a cap. Yeah.
Sorry, but then that time you needed money for what? I mean, because it
pocket money. Pocket money. Go to school, for buy food and everything. So I needed money.
I see.
Yeah, and then one day my teacher saw me. He said, "Hey Jackson, itu kan you semalam itu dekat tepi jalan." I said, No, not me. I have to first defend, not me. Then I feel guilty. My teacher, you know. Then I said, cikgu, sebenarnya itu saya, tapi ini rahsia kita, ya, rahsia. Then the cikgu said, okay, saya simpan rahsia. Then my schoolmate saw me. Hey Jackson, last night I saw you, in the street. I said, no, not me. Then because that girl is close to me, then I told her, please keep this as our secret. So, but I continued to sell. Yeah. So that was the first struggle, and I overcome because I needed money. I have to sell 40 result. So I collect my pocket money 3 times a week. I can easily get 20. Yeah.
So sounds like it is. You have a very clear goals that what you actually wanted at that time, which actually help you to counter the feeling of embarrassment, the feeling of shame, and you actually walk out to the street and actually start doing selling your first business.
Which is 40 result.
Okay, it's a very interesting thing because I read in the book you mentioned about how we need to reprogram our mind and actually winning your own life. And now looking at this experience again, will you still take the shyness and the shame, the embarrassment as something that is negative? Or?
Well, as a boy, I compare myself with my friends who talk about remote control cars in primary school. They talk about how many toys they have. I got zero. I got no toys. Yeah, so they always talk about remote control car, helicopter, all these things. And I didn't have any. So, but I know I don't have things they have. But for me, is to want to quickly grow up so I can afford to buy my toys, my house, my motorbike, my bicycle, you know. So these are the things I wanted to have when I grow up.